Dear students, in today's class, let us discuss about the simple permanent tissues. Permanent tissues lack the ability to divide, or permanent tissues are unable to divide. There are two different types of permanent tissues, such as simple permanent tissue and complex permanent tissue. Simple permanent tissues includes three types, such as parenchyma, collenchyma and sclerenchyma. Simple permanent tissues means in which the cells of the permanent tissues are similar in structure, origin and functions. Cells of the permanent tissues. Cells of permanent tissues. Cells of permanent tissues are similar in structure. They are similar in structure, origin and function. The cells of the simple permanent tissues are similar in their structure, function and origin. Means group of cells forms simple permanent tissues. But here the group of cells are similar in their structure, origin and function. There are three types of simple permanent tissues. There are three types of simple permanent tissues, such as parenchyma, collenchyma and sclerenchyma. Parenchyma, collenchyma and sclerenchyma are three types of simple permanent tissues. Three types of simple permanent tissues are parenchyma, collenchyma and sclerenchyma. Now let us discuss about the structure and function of parenchyma. Structure and functions of parenchyma. See the structure of parenchyma. The cells of the parenchyma tissue are spherical or oval shaped and they are isodiametric. Isodiametric means all sides equal. Iso means same. See, these are the cells of the parenchyma tissue. These cells are spherical shaped or oval shaped. Then at the center, large vacuole is present. These are vacuole. At the center, large vacuole is present and these are cytoplasm. Here cytoplasm is present. Then nucleus. In case of parenchyma cells, centrally located vacuole is present and nucleus is present at the periphery. At the periphery means at this side. This is a nucleus. At one side nucleus is present. See, this is a nucleus. In case of parenchyma, nucleus is present at the periphery. This is cell wall, vacuole and inside the cell wall we can write cytoplasm. Cytoplasm. Then nucleus vacuole, and here only chloroplast is present. Chloroplast. This is the structure of parenchyma. Parenchyma is one of the simple permanent tissue. Parenchyma is a simple permanent tissue made up of group of cells. So the structure of parenchyma. Explain the structure of parenchyma. You have to draw the diagram and you have to explain. Parenchyma cells are spherical shaped or oval shaped. Cells may be spherical or oval shaped. Spherical or oval shaped. Then vacuole is present at the center or centrally located vacuole. At the center, vacuole is present. Then nucleus is present at the periphery. Nucleus is present in the cytoplasm and at the periphery. Periphery means side. Nucleus is not present at the center. Nucleus is present at the side because at the center large vacuole is present. Then chloroplast. Chloroplast is also present. The important thing is the cells of the parenchyma. The cells of the parenchyma are loosely arranged. Cells are loosely arranged. This is the important characteristic feature of parenchyma. Loosely arranged cells. Because of this, there is a large intercellular space. Large intercellular space is present. Intercellular space. Intercellular space means in between. Inter means in between. In between two cells, large space is present. See here. This is a intercellular space. Intercellular space. See the structure of parenchyma. Cells are spherical shaped or oval shaped and isodiametric. All sides equal. Isodiametric. Then cell wall is thin. Cell wall is thin. And cell wall is made up of cellulose. Thin cell wall is present. It is made up of cellulose. Cells are loosely arranged. They are not compactly or tightly arranged. Cells are loosely arranged. Because of that, there is a large intercellular space is present between the cells. Large intercellular space is present. Inter means in between. Inter means in between. Intra means inside. Intra means inside. Inter means in between cells. In between two cells, large intercellular space is present. At the center, large vacuole is present and nucleus is present at the periphery. This is about the structure of parenchyma. And this parenchyma is present in all parts of the plant, such as stem, root, leaves, flowers, fruits, etc. The important functions of parenchyma. Important functions of parenchyma is storage. Storage is the important function of parenchyma. One is storage. Parenchyma cells are helpful in the storage of food. Parenchyma cells are helpful in the storage of food. Then parenchyma cells also gives support to the softer parts of the body. It gives support. Parenchyma cells gives support to softer parts of the plant or softer parts of plant. Another function. The intercellular spaces present in the parenchyma cells are helpful in gaseous exchange. Intercellular space present in the parenchyma cells allows the passage of gases. Intercellular space present between the parenchyma cells allows the passage of gases. That means it helps in exchange of gases. Exchange of gases or gaseous exchange. Then some waste products also get stored in the parenchyma cells. Parenchyma cells store the waste products such as resins, tannins, gums, etc. It stores the food as well as storage of waste. Storage of waste such as resins, gums, storage of waste such as resins, gums, tannins, etc. These are the important functions of parenchyma. Important functions of parenchyma. There are two different types of parenchyma. There are two different types of parenchyma such as chlorenchyma and aerenchyma. Chlorenchyma and aerenchyma are two types of parenchyma. Chlorenchyma and aerenchyma. Chlorenchyma means parenchyma cells containing chloroplast. Parenchyma cells containing chloroplast. Parenchyma cells containing chloroplast are called as chlorenchyma. And these chlorenchyma are present in leaves. This is the main site of photosynthesis. Chlorenchyma are nothing but parenchyma cells containing chloroplast, and these chlorenchyma are present in the leaves that helps in photosynthesis. Chloroplast is helpful in photosynthesis. Then second type is aerenchyma. Aerenchyma. Aerenchyma are nothing but modified parenchyma cells. Modified parenchyma cells which enclose large air cavities. Modified parenchyma cells which enclose large air cavities. And these aerenchyma are usually present in hydrophytic plants or in aquatic plants. Aerenchyma are usually present in hydrophytes or aquatic plants. The air cavities present in the parenchyma provide buoyancy to aquatic plants. It provides buoyancy. Parenchyma is a type of parenchyma which are present in hydrophytes or in aquatic plants, which encloses large air cavities, and it provides buoyancy to hydrophytes, buoyancy to aquatic plants. This is about the types of parenchyma. Thank you.